Welcome to episode 8 of 3 Naked Guys with Clothes On.
Is it
What's up? It's 8.
Holy crap, y'all.
All these 4s add up to 8.
8.
Camera's moving.
Sorry.
I saw it.
It is what it is,
I saw
man.
it.
8.
It's amazing. We didn't know that we would make it this far. We thought we might stop in the beginning, or maybe I thought we would stop in the beginning, episode 1, episode 2. But no, we got some guests rolling on. Everything's rolling. People are liking it. So let's keep that stuff going. We would like to quickly do some news and notes. We've got our second Patreon subscriber who donates money to us when we upload a show like this. So we love you.
We do love you. Thank you very much. This man's mother and my extra mother from this brother, Barb Katzenmeyer.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We do truly appreciate it. We will use it wisely as it builds. So we're up to 2 Patreons by episode 8.
I feel
not
like
bad.
I feel like we should do Barb a solid.
We should. We
or,
should.
As my boy calls her, Grandma Barb.
Grandma Barb.
She is very passionate about helping animals and pets and whatnot. So here, stop using Hearts products because they're crap.
They are crap.
They'll kill your pet. They almost killed my cat Lulu. It was me and my wife's very first pet.
Lulu and the memories
Poor
of
Lulu. She has since passed.
She
but
scratched the shit on my
either
face
way,
that
yeah,
one time.
she ran across our camera person's face one time and gave
It
her
was
a
awesome.
cut across her nose. A historically epic moment in all of our
in our
lives.
friendhood.
But
Yes.
anyway, stop using hearts.
Stop
I
using
know
that
Barb
shit.
would love to see that message get out there to the people. And
Right.
also, if you have an opportunity to help a pet, to adopt a pet in need, to save something from euthanization, do it for Barb's sake. Because she's a Patreon for us, and
Absolutely.
we appreciate that. We want to do whatever we can to help her as well.
Absolutely.
Which we would do
something-
for you if you become a Patreon. If you have something you're passionate about, we'll shout it out on the show.
That we will. Do something kind for an animal. Donate some food. Donate some something.
Some of your time. Everyone has time except for parents.
And
They don't.
And as Ethan just said, the rest of you, if you should become a Patreon, we will do the same for you. We'll shout out whatever you want. We're going to probably get into the show now.
Let's get into the show. We
Three
do
naked
have
guys
a
with
guest
clothes
today.
on.
This is 3 naked guys with clothes on.
This guy was shouted out on our first episode with a guest, but he did not make it to be guest number 2. But here he is on episode 8, Cory Lee.
Cory Lee,
Cory
this
Lee
guy right here.
finally made it.
And by the way, the Browns just got a touchdown.
We We flew this guy all the way in from Manchester United or something. Is it like a soccer land?
Where are you actually from?
Oh, I'm from Manchester.
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 Which is in England.
Manchester.
Everyone knows that Manchester's in bloody England.
Bloody, are you English?
Time, good boy.
Are you English?
Oh, yes, I am.
Did you bring some fish and chips?
I didn't know.
No,
right.
I'm sorry, not
You
for you.
son of a
I'm
bitch.
sorry.
We don't have any fish and chips. But anyways, so yes, Cory Lee, I believe we shouted him out on the episode with Tom Caskey.
Yeah.
Hashtag-
Sweating Tom Caskey.
Hashtag sweating Tom Caskey. And it didn't work out. So we have him here now. And we're going to do one of our first games, actually. We've had some ideas rolling in our heads for a while, and here we are. So
This one should be good.
You can see, we didn't mention them until now, but you can see the plethora of not
American
craft
beer?
beers,
It's gas station
shitty
beer.
beers, shitty
Gas
beers.
station
Gas
beer,
station beer.
as Cory Lee likes to call it.
Yeah.
Well, my gas station actually sells like Commodore Perry and stuff, but
Your gas
no,
station
no,
might be a little bit.
But anyhow.
it's a little bit fancy. It's got fish and chips in it too.
Okay.
No, but anyways, we've got this plethora of shit beer. So
Okay, here's a quick joke.
blind taste test.
I have to throw it out there because it's the
This off to
opportunity
the side.
is here. What do these 5 beers, having sex in a boat, have in common? They're both fucking close to water.
Fucking close to water. Hashtag not safe for work.
I don't say the F word on our show very often, and that might be the first time. He says it a lot.
Sometimes,
he should have told that joke. I should have gave him that joke to say.
Sometimes Ethan shows his knee, though, so that's more risque, right?
Y'all want to see my
showing
panties
your
today?
knee.
Let's do this.
We do. We want to see the panties. He's got the panties.
They got bears on them.
They got the bears.
Okay.
All right, that's enough of that.
That is enough of that. That's
You can come up on
disgusting.
you can come up on a Pern search now.
All right, so
Too close for me.
let's move on with the game. Ethan is going to participate in the game. I was the one that marked the scorecards. We don't really have scorecards. We should make scorecards. I marked the numbers. I have the key somewhere around here. Let's pass them the beers.
Okay, here's number 1. I have
Number
it. I took it.
The key
All right,
is up on the
let's
counter.
let's get all 5 so we
Okay.
can rapid fire. Bring all 5, just
Yep.
in order.
Rapid
1,
fire?
2. Well,
1, 2,
I mean,
3,
you can-
4, 5.
If you want. Here's our
And
twos.
this-
Let's keep them in order.
This could or could not be in order.
3.
They're marked. See, 1, 2. There's your 3.
Oh, 4, 4.
Yeah, give him his 4. You gotta have your 4. All right. Now, before we start, I do want to mention Cory Lee,
Yes.
flown in all the way from Manchester, is a Busch Light drinker. This son bitch right there. That's
It
what
is.
he drinks
That is
on
my
the rig.
favorite.
That's his thing.
After work, that is the number 1 beer.
I used to drink this. Before that, I drank this. I get a headache from this. Carl Kalinowski, you turned me on to this and also turned me on to
Hashtag
that.
crazy Carl.
And then,
Crazy Carl.
rest in peace, Mikey D, switched me from
That's our
this
boy.
to this. I have had all of these beers. My mom's actually a Busch drinker, but not light, to this day. But it is what it is. I have drank all these beers. They're all gross, in my opinion. He's
kinda
clearly
have
a
to
Busch
agree.
drinker.
I have to agree. While they're drinking that, I'm going to real quickly say I'm drinking a Sierra Nevada 2018 Oktoberfest, and it's very pleasant. Sierra Nevada never disappoints. We're not going to try it on the show, but they can try some later because there's more in the fridge.
I gotta drink
Sweet.
this.
Let's move
and
on.
you get to drink that?
Yes!
Welcome to my world.
Yes, bitch.
You
Yas,
enjoy your
queen!
world.
Yas, queen!
It's like you're from Bosnia and don't
No,
know any better or something.
Okay,
Oh, that's tits.
one of the main reasons I enjoy my world is you can drink an 18-pack of this and
I feel like-
the same as you drank 2 of those.
Well, so, yeah, if you want to drink 18 beers and piss your pants and go behind someone's house and pee and probably go pee in the street, and I don't know what you do when you drink 18 of those, but that's
I am
prob-
from Manchester.
That's probably I would pee in Manchester then.
Basically pine
Or you
tree.
can drink 2 of these, but not really. This is not a strong beer, and some of the stuff we drink is not strong. Nothing on the show today is actually very strong. It's all geared towards you.
Oh, this is strong. So, okay, number 1 for each of us is the same beer. We don't know which one it is.
Let's
We're trying
mark
to
down.
determine. They
mark
all
down what
look
they-
identical.
What they think it is.
They look identical. Okay, Corey, let's try number 1.
I have a highlighter.
I'm going to set it in
Hashtag
front
highlighter.
of whatever I thought it was. I'm going to go first row,
Hashtag
you go
Sharpie.
second row.
Okay.
Okay? And we're going to try and determine what is what. All right, so number 1, let's see what we think this is.
Garbage. I think it's garbage.
I think you're right. You're right.
Cameraman,
Have you made your decision?
Camera woman.
I have made my
Tiffany
decision.
is
I think
going
I know
to
what this
mark
is.
down their
You think
choices.
you know what it is?
I think I know what it is. Do you think you know what it is?
So on the count of 3, how about you guys go? You just point to what you think it is, like to the top, so we can see your fingers. So 1, 2, 3. I think it's this. 1, 2, 3. I think it's this. Whatever.
Okay. On 3.
1, 2, 3.
I think it's
Okay.
Okay, let's do this. That's my
so
beer.
Ethan says Coors.
Oh, you can do that too. You can stack
Corey
your.
says
Here,
Bud
why don't
Light.
you go second row,
Okay.
and I'll go first row. That way we know
There's our microphone.
who thought what. We're going to have to move the microphone.
It is.
Here's a bunch of rattle noise.
We'll put it out this yonder. You can probably still hear
I'm
us.
sure you can still hear us. All right, let's go. Beer number 2.
Number
Is your palate
2.
cleansed?
Number 2 is a shitted in diaper.
I believe
Very
that.
close.
But it tastes exactly the fucking
I
same.
know, doesn't it? I mean, I've been drinking. I've had. I mean, today in the last couple of hours, I had maybe four Bud Lights and.
I
2 or 3
think I've
Busch
made my
Lights?
decision, though. I think I know what this is. I definitely know what this is. Water.
Okay, you can just put
It's
your
tonic water.
You don't even have to point to it. You can just put your
Yeah.
cups in front of it.
I
Then.
agree. I
Okay,
agree.
Cory
You
says
made the
Miller.
same.
You both say Miller.
All right, you ready for number 3? Is your palate cleansed?
Okay.
Oh, now it is.
All right. Yeah, that was water.
That was water.
Number 3
A
is
little bit more flavor here.
a dead raccoon's foot up someone's ass.
But whose ass? That's the real question.
Well-
Is it Gilbert Gottfried?
It's Gilbert.
Because Rocket
No,
Raccoon
it's
sounds
what eating.
like
It's
Gilbert
what's
Gottfried.
eating Gilbert Grape's mother's ass.
Oh.
Definitely not
I think the same thing about this.
me. Not me, boys.
All right.
Trying to keep the kids out, but Nolan # is
He woke
Wild
up.
He's 8 months old. I
he's
mean,
a wild man.
go ahead and shut him up. You find the way. That isn't a felony, and
# 8 months old. Well, he's trying to see it to see what it could
Oh,
be.
they all look exactly
You can
the same.
you can smell
No,
it.
they can't. They can't be exactly.
You can finger fuck
They
it
look
if you want if it'll tell you what it
exactly
is.
The same.
They can't. That one has to be darker.
None of them
You
are
think?
darker than the other, but I do think I have my decision made on
I
this
mean,
one.
I'm just gonna throw that out there. Just
I don't
this
think
is just
so,
I
but-
think
regular
your
Budweiser.
logic isn't wrong, except for
isn't.
they're all
They're close.
They're
They're
all
all
asshole
close.
beers.
They can't.
Not asshole beers, because then they'd be stouts, right? Or porters.
I'm kind of confused on number 3.
So funny.
Our parties are much less crowded than this. Seen those commercials? I get what they're
No.
trying to do in those commercials.
No,
Bud Light is the king of making commercials. Let's be honest. Have you made your decision? Do you think you know what it is?
I'm kind of confused.
We're 3 beers in. They all taste the same, and you're confused now.
Well, the second one, I knew what the hell that
Maybe
was.
maybe you should down this and then you'll know.
Okay.
Oh, and I think we got the drip. I hope we got the drip on camera.
Mustache.
Obviously we did.
I don't think it shows.
Now you know which one it is. Place it.
Okay, Ethan says Budweiser.
Cory
Cory
says
says Coors.
Coors Light.
All right, let's go. Numero 50 40. It's, I don't know Spanish.
No. Uno, dos, tres,
Numero
Quattro. Un, deux, trois, quatre. So quattro or cat, depending on if you're Spanish or French. En français. What do we got?
I screwed something.
Poop and pee? Or pee and poop?
It's
Oh,
pee
yeah.
and poop, not poop.
Pee and pee.
Oh, I definitely screwed something up here.
He
You
thinks
can't
he knows.
answer.
After you've made all your guesses,
You can
I-
switch them around.
I know
well,
what it
you
is.
can't because we don't know whose is
no,
whose.
no.
I should have. We should have marked their
that's
cup.
true,
So,
yeah.
No. Corey is front row.
I know who's his.
I am.
well, yeah,
Back
because
row.
you're writing them down. This isn't a shit show. Well, it's not as bad as some of the last.
I think that
ones.
this is more organized than we've been.
It is.
Several episodes.
It is.
No hate toward Sean McGinnis flown in from somewhere, or Wade
New
Swain
Zealand.
flown in from elsewhere, or Kevin Keplinger, our personal artist and graphic designer, flown in from another place indeed.
With your heights
Love
is
those
really
guys,
far
but we
away.
have put together some trash shows, which can be entertaining. But we
Glad
will
you
have-
guys are liking it. Keep on liking it, commenting, subscribing,
comment,
sharing.
subscribe.
Hit the bell notification on YouTube so that you will be notified when we post a new video like we're going to today. And also, it's going to go to Patreon. And if you want to support that as well, then great. And if not, just do all the liking, commenting, things like that. Just do it. Just do it.
All right, I've made a decision. I know what beer this is. It's the bad one.
I don't. I forgot by
It's the
now.
What?
bad one.
And I marked them.
What's the bad one?
They all are, but
Not
okay.
all of them.
No, they're all bad. All right, let's go. Have you decided?
Chug it, and then you'll know.
Well,
you
I've
think you know
only
what it
got
is?
chug it, and then
I've
you'll
only
know.
got 3
It's
spots to
magic.
put this in. Well, actually, only
You have
2
two
spots.
spots,
to
but
put
Do you
this in.
remember which ones you've already
It's either
picked?
Busch Light or
I know.
Budweiser for you. For me, it's
I
either
know.
Busch Light
Which
or
ones
Bud
has
Light.
Corey
I know.
already picked,
I know
cameraman?
exactly which one you're going to put that
Corey's
in.
already picked Bud Light, Miller, and Coors.
Okay, so you have Bud and Busch.
Well, since my disappointment.
Chug and then you'll know.
But you can put it in the same spot, even if you think you were wrong.
No,
Yeah,
you got to fill all 5 spots.
I think
You
you
got to fill all 5 spots. And
I
I'm
think
going
you
to
can
put
go
this.
either way.
You think you were wrong about a previous pick. I think you could pick it.
I'm
somewhere
gonna
else.
I'm gonna put this in its big brother space.
You think Budweiser?
I'm going to put it
Budweiser.
right here. We'll
Yeah.
scoot this down because both of us think that Busch Light is the next
The
beer,
last
clearly.
one left is the
Oh,
Busch
yeah.
Light. Apparently,
So let's take a sip and see how confident we feel.
this one is water with a packet of like equal thrown in there and
It's Busch Light.
a half a
What did you say, Ethan?
a
Did
half
you
a
put
pack
yours?
of yeast
Me
or
and
something.
him both have Busch Light left. We both
Just-
think this is
Just
Busch Light.
seriously, take a
You
sip.
think
It's-
that was Bud Light?
It's Busch Light.
Yeah, I had that as Bud Light.
Bud Light.
It's Busch Light.
Sorry, I had
It has to
baby.
be.
It-
Yeah.
Must be because I am never wrong and I'm always right.
He's confident on the Busch Light with the water and the sugar
We said
equal
Busch
packwit. Hashtag packwit.
All right. So,
What
Tiffany,
is our final?
tell us
Where
what
did he put
was.
They're both.
We're
They
gonna
both
do
put
them
them
in
on Busch
order.
Light.
What was number 1?
They put both on Bush Light on the 5th one?
Yes.
Okay.
The number
So,
one beer
number one beer
was
was Coors
Coors Light.
Which
Yeah!
Ethan
Oh!
got that one.
I knew it. I knew I was getting a headache as soon as I took a sip. I knew it.
I think it's
That's
in
how
your
I feel
blood.
about IPAs, though. I get an immediate headache.
That's
Oh.
not
I'm
very
not even
good.
kidding.
Carl, I know, and Carl, bless his heart, no longer drinks, and it has been years. Congratulations, Carl. But when he did, he was a Coors Light man, and I brought like a 6-pack of something over to his house, drank it, and he was like, "Here, drink some Coors Light." Worst headache I've probably ever had in my life, and I haven't really liked Coors Light since, and I know why, because it just gave me a headache.
Coors Light Man reminds me of Zima Man. So George, get a hold of us when you're in town. You can be on the show.
Jorge, I'd love to have you on.
Zima Man.
I will buy you breakfast.
I will
you
buy
know
you
why.
Zima.
We're not going to get into the story. I owe Jorge a breakfast.
All right, beer number 2.
Beer number 2, you both said Miller, and it was Bush.
What?
Bum, bum, bum.
Bum, bum, bum.
Number 2 was the Bush Light. So you're both wrong.
Look at that. So
That's
so far,
my old standard
I am
before the
up
craft beer
1
era.
to nothing.
Mine too.
Okay, what was beer number
Beer
3?
number 3, you Ethan, you said Budweiser. Corey, you said Coors, and it was Budweiser.
Oh my goodness! Who is a trash beer champion here? Woo! Oh man!
All right.
Don't get salty though.
He's shocked.
I lost.
It's okay. You can finish all the rest of these
like-
when we're done.
Okay, that sounds good to me.
I'm just tasting them as we go. They were all
Consolation
trash.
prize, Corey.
I haven't had a good one yet.
It'll help.
All right.
solve
Of the
my
first
tear
3,
problem.
this one has the most flavor, though.
So,
I know. It always
number
does.
4, Ethan said Bud Light. Corey said Budweiser, and it was Miller.
And it was.
Oh, well, neither of us got that
I already
right.
tried that, so I'm going to try this one.
And
So number 5
number
was
5
what?
was okay. You both said Bush Light, and it was
So-
Bud Light.
So there is no. I by sheer chance.
No discernible difference in any of them.
They're the same beer, people.
Drink what you like, but
Drink what you like.
they're the same beer. So
But let
fuck
me
it.
let you
This
know,
shit's cheap.
If there's a sale on
Like,
any of
seriously,
this,
I-
that's your favorite beer.
Right.
If that's what you like. If you like one of these brands, you like all of these brands, and
Correct.
buy the cheap.
You do.
one.
Oh, but this
Whatever's
one
cheapest is
I
your
bought
favorite that
a
week.
18 pack
of pints.
16
16
of Busch
ounce,
Light
16 fluid ounces.
for $15
Yeah.
on my way here.
That's a damn good amount of beer.
None.
If
Yeah.
you're gonna drink this shit anyways, you honestly might as well drink that.
If you like pea water, here's the thing to do. All right, I have a second game we could play real quick.
Oh,
This
boy.
just popped into my head.
Okay.
All right. Since I just drank a bunch of crappy beer, it's funny. My game is very related to that.
Oh my god!
I also have to pee. See if you can finish those before I get back. Start the timer.
All right. And while they're doing that, can the cameraman get the next beer, which is the 73 Kolsch by Great Lakes Brewing with my man Joe Thomas on there. It's Browns Day. It's NFL Day. We're missing the third quarter of the game to do this. Apparently, the Pittsburgh Steelers just scored, and that makes me disgusted. I am fucking disgusted. But we're going to drink this. This is a Kolsch-style beer. Kolsch-style ale brewed in honor of Iron Man Joe Thomas. I'm not even that drunk. I just can't read. All right. It says shit. Shit. It does not say shit. Think you've earned this beer? Try playing 10,363 consecutive snaps of NFL football. You can't fucking do it. This man did it, though. To thank Joe Thomas for his dedication to Cleveland on and off the gridiron, we huddled with the man himself to brew this crisp, refreshing, tailgate-worthy ale.
Woo! I was done before you got back.
All these motherfuckers have left me, but now this one's back, and we've already introduced this, so can you give us a shout-out for the 73 Kolsch?
Joe Thomas!
Go Browns, baby! Let's go!
Here we go, Brownies! Here we go!
Here we go, Brownies! Here we go! All right. We got to pour this into some Browns glasses.
Nolan did not even care about that. I thought he was going to cry, but he did not.
Nolan is the 8-month-old baby that he likes the noise during the day. He will sleep through anything. At night, he won't sleep through a sheet ruffling.
True. True story, bro.
4 hours of sleep last night.
You know what? We're going off the rails on this anyway. I've never had to pee in the middle of a show before. This kid's coming over here and sitting with me for a minute.
Do it to
this
it.
Guy.
Do it to
this
it.
This is the Nolan. You've all heard him.
He's going for the beer.
Camera.
Watch him. He's going to try and drink it.
I believe Corey finished off all of those. He crushed them. All right. So Nolan is a big boy. He's 8 months old. Looks nothing like me, so definitely his.
73 Kolsch.
You're almost 20 pounds, Chubby.
Almost 20 pounds. He weighs almost as much as me, though.
We got the Browns glasses. We got the Believe Land, because I believe in them. Like I said, we are...
Oh, Steelers got another one. Oh.
Like I said, we are missing the game a little bit, so...
Boy.
Sorry, they got...
Hey, we are Browns fans. There's a game on. It is, as recording, Browns-Steelers week. Browns are going to win. I'm calling it right now.
They're finding a way.
You'll know if that's true or not by the time you watch this.
They're finding a way.
The Browns are going to win this game, and they're going to the playoffs.
Laser focus.
Screw it, I'll say it.
Bold prediction, y'all. The Browns are going to the playoffs. You heard it right here from Nolan's Puppet Master. It's the Puppet Master.
All right. That's a sweet dance. That's a sweet dance. Mom's got you, though. Mom's going to get you back.
Come on in. All right. Let's move on to the next beer. We've done the 2 challenges. The second one was very interesting.
Second challenge I won because you're slow with that.
I thought you had to drink all these glasses.
I'm almost 40. It
What?
doesn't
No.
come out as fast.
I
as
think you had to
it
drink
used
all these glasses.
No, he told me these.
I'm just kidding. All right, let's do the 73 Kolsch. This
That would have been
is
extra credit.
you were in there. No wanky or whatever. This is a Kolsch style beer, which is German style beer. It has Pilsner malts in it, so it's actually similar to something like these,
Okay.
but maybe a little bit elevated is how we look at it, a little bit more flavor.
Flavorful.
I find that the Kolsch style almost has like a peppery taste to it, but
On the good Kolsch, yes.
yeah. This one, we'll see.
Like
So,
black pepper, not like jalapeno pepper.
go Browns!
Can we time out for a minute?
No, this is
I
on
mean,
camera. Go ahead.
I know.
Spit it out, sunshine.
So, I have no idea about IPAs whatsoever. I drank this. My mother, she loves Bud Light. And then I frequently go between Coors Light and the rest of them, you know. But other than that, I have no idea what you're talking about.
That's fine. It's not an IPA.
That's what the show is about.
An IPA is a style. A Kolsch is a style.
You're gonna get
A
learned.
Kolsch is more similar to a Pilsner, which is what
Those
this
are all
is.
Pilsner.
These are like lagered American ales. And this one in particular has the Pilsner malt that one has.
Okay.
Okay?
I think you're going to enjoy this, honestly.
I think you will too.
It's consistent.
Might be better
as
than
the
anything
greatest
that-
left tackle to ever play the game. I hope.
All in all, I don't think Corey's gonna hate it like he's hated all the other beers we've
I
given.
think it's got a little bit more bitterness, a little bit more flavor.
It does.
But
He doesn't like the bitter.
this will be a fantastic starting point for you to get into good beer.
I think it would be.
I'm sorry.
It's not bad.
Complex beer.
Complex.
I don't want to call these bad because their lawyers are way better than mine, but they're less complex.
The
It's not bad.
73 Kolsch, not bad. It has flavor. It's very light. It's very reminiscent of something like that.
Honestly,
Which a Kolsch
I'm sure
is.
I could have picked it out had we put it in the contest, but not easily.
Yeah. It's not that much different. It's
Got a little more flavor. Like if you threw a Yingling in there, other than the fact that Yingling has a darker color to it, this tastes more like a Yingling than it tastes like those.
That's what I said. I actually tried one of these last night, and I said it was what happens when a Miller and a Yingling, which we don't have, do this. It's what it is to me. It has flavor like a Yingling, but I can still tell that Pilsner malt in it, which is prominent in this, and is actually prominent in the Kolsch that I made, which we're going to try next. So
I'm excited about that. I've not had Jay's famous Kolsch. It's not famous, but I haven't had it regardless.
we're going to throw down these couple little
I'm not letting any
tastes.
Joe Thomas go to waste.
No.
The Cleveland Browns organization as a whole let Joe Thomas go to a waste for his illustrious career where he was the ray of sunshine.
I'm going to go grab my beer because the cameraman is off
We're
with the
not letting
baby.
this go to waste.
I will
this year.
try to cut this out later if I can, but if I can't,
I'm
it is
coming,
what
I'm
it
coming.
is.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, well, right?
They're winning by more now.
Hey, take care of my little cousin.
He's fine. So, while this is going on, Corey, I was like, what do you do? What do you do Monday through Friday?
Okay, I like to call myself a mechanic.
bad one.
But, oh boy, I'm a little drunk right now.
I can't.
I like to call myself a mechanic, but I never went to school for it. I
More
just
of
have
a parts hanger?
Not really. No, I have a knack. I like to work on things. I can take it apart, put it back together, replace the parts, do all that stuff.
He's going to be a surgeon, it seems.
Yeah, it's that simple. Engines, transmissions, rear end. Anything that has to do with gears and motors, I can do anything with.
All right, well, that was a moment with Corey. Brought to you by Joe Thomas,
Just pour him.
Busch Light, Bud Light, Budweiser.
Okay, I posted on
Coors Light.
I posted on Craft Beer is Yummy the other day that I fucked this beer up and my priming sugar was wrong, and when we just opened this, it went nuts. So we're gonna pour what we have. We have to grab another one. We might have to, but if you brew beer, make sure that you get your priming sugar right and make sure that you actually mix it into the bottling bucket. Otherwise, you're going to get some of these bottle bombs. At least I don't have ones that actually like explode. The glass goes everywhere because that is possible from what I've read. I haven't had it, but I have some flat bottles. I have some overly carbonated bottles, and it is what it is. So we're still going to try it.
That one's gonna be a really.
I haven't
complicated.
brewed
I have a feeling.
in 6 months or more. But I do want to mention a way around this problem if you were afraid, if you were thinking about brewing and you're like, you know what, I don't want to risk bottle bombs and having glass all over the place and yada, yada, yada. One of your options is keg your beer. That's what I do. The initial startup cost is higher. Is what it is.
I need more.
You got to spend
I need more.
a little bit of extra cheese on kegs.
You got it?
Yeah, which one?
Kegging equipment, hoses.
The ones that say have the
CO2
B on the
tanks
lid.
and actual CO2.
On the bottom shelf.
I keg my beer. I cannot travel with it easily. That's a slight disadvantage to it. But kegging your beer, it's carbonated by CO2, not naturally by priming sugar. When you use priming sugar, the yeast will feed on that sugar and excrete a slight amount more alcohol, but more importantly, pressure that carbonates the beer. In a keg, I use CO2, carbon dioxide, monoxide, carbon dating. I don't know.
Carbon dating.
I'm not a scientist. Rita, help me out
Hashtag
here.
not a scientist.
But at any rate, it carbonates by pressure either
Nothing.
way. That's a good beer then, huh?
That's the way
Or
it is.
it's bad news, is
Or
it?
it's not carbonated.
Sometimes,
at all.
yeah, it could not be carbonated
It
enough.
might be flatter than...
I like to bottle because I can transport it easily and let other people try it a little bit more easily than coming to my house. Although, if you want to be on the show, maybe that's a way to go. Hey, come out, be on the show, taste my keg beer, but I don't have that yet. So I'm just bottling.
When we shoot
But
on
this
location
one-
at the Dolly Ranch, though, we'll have
This
keg
one,
beer. So we have keg
I
beer.
forgot to stir the freaking priming solution in the bucket, and I remembered. The more I thought about it, I 100% remembered that I poured it in there and I didn't stir it. It was not in my instructions, which is why I am going to stick to the extract kind of brewing for now.
It takes time.
I need to remember the details.
Peyton
So-
Manning threw 19 interceptions his rookie season.
So this
You
is...
can't be the greatest quarterback of all time year one.
Wait a second.
You got to learn this shit.
You can't.
This is a Kolsch.
This is a watermelon Kolsch.
Look how dark that is.
I think the watermelon made it darker. So this is
Same
this
style
the
beer.
73?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is the Great Lakes Kolsch, and this is 900 cups of the watermelon Kolsch that I brewed. Mine is way darker. I think it might be because I added the watermelon. I've had this beer. They're gonna try it now for the first time. I've had it. I want to say that
Watermelon.
I nailed what I wanted to make, but in the end, I think that wasn't a wise style to choose. So here we go.
Cheers, bitches.
Cheers.
Bitches love cheers. Hashtag.
Don't they all?
You can, in fact, taste the watermelon.
Can in fact
It's got-
taste the watermelon.
It's got that same thing my lighter beers had, though. Your IPA did not have it. There's an aftertaste to it, though, that was distinct in mine as well. Like almost an alcohol-y aftertaste. I swallowed. My first IPA had that, too. I obviously didn't have the watermelon taste.
Right.
And it was a little heavier because it wasn't a Kolsch, it was an IPA.
Right.
But the aftertaste is freaking spot on from what I did. I think this is a homebrew characteristic.
Right.
I think that it
I
might
think
be,
it is too.
I think it might be a normal thing that when you work that out, you're not really a home brewer anymore. That's when you're a brewer.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. That's probably true.
I think the heavier beer, like when I brew a stout or a porter, they don't have that. I think that they probably do. The heavier beer hides it much better. I would have to assume. Not promising anything. But I think you need to brew a stout or a porter.
I've been thinking about what I should do next.
Because
But
I'm
let's
good
get-
at those. You're better at brewing lighter colored beers than me.
Let's get
How good is your stout going to be?
Let's
We'll
get-
see.
let's get the young man's opinion.
Go on, Corey.
And,
Tell us what you
it
think.
can be. You can totally shit
Be
on it.
honest.
It's fine.
Okay. All right.
It's going to be hilarious.
The thought I had on this particular brew. Don't really lean towards my opinion right now because I really don't know anything. If you're really interested,
You're fine. You know what tastes good and what doesn't.
Yeah, if
To
you.
you.
This is
To you.
This is your opinion.
To you.
Yeah, it's
This
my
isn't
own
this isn't
palate.
the end of days. This isn't the rule. Just tell us what you think.
Yeah, my own palate thinks what's good for me, and that's it. But don't listen to my opinion. Between all of the gas station beer and did we try this?
Yes,
Yeah.
we tried the 73 Kolsch.
That's
Okay.
after one of the top
Okay, now drink
browns
that.
ever.
This is modeled on that, but watermelon added, but obviously completely different.
Okay, this is a lot. To me, it's harsher than
Mm-hmm.
Sorry about Nolan.
any of these.
Oh, he's fine.
I mean, this is a
My favorite baby right now.
this is a step up from
This is my favorite and my least favorite,
those,
baby.
but this is way higher.
A little bit out of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
You can say that you don't like it. It's fine.
It's
No,
fine.
If I drop a fat beat, will you give us a freestyle rap about it?
Do an
No.
M&M just
Okay,
rap.
I'm just asking.
Or
Can't.
MGK just.
Yeah,
I-
drop
I
an M&M
have-
diss on it.
The only thing I can personally say about my own watermelon Kolsch is what I already said. This is what I was going for. It has that peppery taste to me that Kolsch's have that this one
It does
doesn't.
have that. It does.
This is a more typical Kolsch than this one is. This one is more Pilsnery, and that's the Great Lakes, and that's what they were going for. And I can't talk shit about Great Lakes.
There's some great
Great
beer.
Lakes invented my love for craft beer.
Yeah, mine too. Mine too. They really did.
Story.
But
Mine
but
too.
I went for this taste, and I achieved this taste. That's the only thing I can say about this is I achieved the taste I was going for. A slight watermelon flavor to a peppery Kolsch beer. I don't think it was the best choice in the world, but it's okay. If I would rate this on Untapped, I'd give it a 2. So it is what it is. We'll keep trying and improving from there.
So 2 what out of 5?
2 Blossom hats out of 5
We're still
Blossom
going
hats.
with the Blossom hats.
We're
Okay.
going with the Blossom hats.
What would you rank it on a scale of 1 to 5? And you have to choose
Hashtag
an
Blossom
item
hats.
that you're giving it. I mean, you can't just.
This video
Okay,
is
what's the
way
item?
longer than it should be.
Yeah, it doesn't
37
matter what.
minutes.
Okay, listen. It has a really sweet. When you first take a sip, it's really sweet.
Do you get the watermelon?
Yes, you can taste the watermelon.
Okay, that's good. That's good. You can taste the watermelon.
But after that, you get a really. It's not too bitter, but it's bitter enough.
Yeah.
Just to go. Like if you drink this or this every day,
Yeah.
like if this is your number one go-to,
Mm-hmm.
this.
It's not going to be your favorite.
No, it's not going to be your favorite. You're going to
I
go.
understand.
That is
Which is-
honesty.
with
right
honesty.
there.
Hashtag on.
Like,
Ugh.
since I've turned 21, this has been my go-to every single day.
That was weeks ago.
Weeks ago. Not even. 23. Just turned 23 September 6th.
You're saying things I like to hear, though. You're saying flavorful.
Yeah, I like it.
You're saying you're giving good feedback. You don't like it, but your feedback is still valuable. It's
Yeah.
what I want to hear because it's not meant for you. This beer is not meant for you. This beer was meant for you. This beer was meant for the masses, as Joe Thomas was. Thank you, Joe Thomas. But,
Thank you for your
this
career,
beer-
Joe
Service.
Thomas.
This beer is meant for old men.
old man wearing Old Spice.
Yeah. Sweaty time.
I
in the
wear
first-
brute.
Sweaty time in the first episode.
I didn't
This
think
is what
sweaty
this is
time
meant
was
for.
that
Sweaty,
one.
hashtag sweaty time.
Hashtag.
Love you.
20 times beer choices that Miller Lite can right there.
But yeah, it's a big jump to what
Totally
right
fine. Totally fine. The only thing that you have to do to complete the challenge of being on the show is down it.
Down it.
Down it.
Well, I've downed everyone I've had so far, so
He can do it.
Except for the ones in the red cups.
All right, let's end this episode and go watch the rest of the Browns game, guys. Craft
Time
beer
for a
is
comeback.
yummy.
Craft beer is yummy.
Yay beer.
Yay beer!
3 naked guys with clothes on.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Peace out.
Bye.